Hi there, my name is Hellen Tiethoff. I am a soul-based person and I like to do what makes me happy, what brings me joy. One of the things is living my childhood dream, living on a farm. That is why you also will find the playlist Live on Swiss Farm. I rent here and I love the family I live with. They are kind-hearted, gentle and Swiss. Well, I like to work where I wish to work. So you can imagine, I've been working in hospitality service for a long while now. When I was a teenager, I started at the hotel school in the Netherlands. Also as a teenager, I went to Switzerland for the first time. I had the privilege to spend nights on a certain mountain, the Stanzerhorn. I loved it. I loved the mountain so near. I loved it that there was Flachland. And working in hospitality service, I always wished to work in certain hotels, certain restaurants. The location was always breathtaking because I worked on 5-star resorts like the Burgerstock. I worked on a 5-star hotel, a boutique hotel nearby, Hotel Villa Honeck. And they have a infinity pool which goes viral for already 10 years. And I just loved working there for the view. What I didn't like was the disrespect people had in those places. And it's not particular to that kind of places, it just happened to be. At the moment I work again in a hotel because that was on my wish list. I just forgot it was on my wish list because I already quit hospitality service and started doing other things. And I like to live where I like it. I like to work where I wish. And I spend a lot of time on soul development. And I can say, in 1999 when I got awakened. What is awakening? That's for another video. I had no clue how to deal with being psychic, hearing spirits from all kinds of planes. Not one plane, no. It's like a lady told me, I think about almost 20 years ago or 18 years ago. Oh, wow, Hellen, you're extraordinary. Well, thank you, but why do you say that? Well, imagine spirituality as an elevator. There are 25 floors up and 25 floors down. You can go 22 floors up and 18 down. That's quite remarkable. It took me a while to understand that it is true. It is remarkable. And I also think it differentiates me from a lot of other healers. It differentiates me from a lot of coaches. Because healers tend to call themselves coaches nowadays. I was able to fly under the radar, not being known. So I could live my life, I could perceive, I could do a lot of things. I had a lot of freedom. And I think it was this July, last July of 2022. Earth told me, Hellen, it's time. So, time meaning I have to share my life goals and my incarnational goals with all of you. So, my playtime and also my processing time of all internal wounds and my playtime of doing whatever I want has passed. It doesn't mean I have to quit enjoying what I do, because that's within my personality. I like joy. Joy is my North Star. So, well, why would you want to watch my videos? Well, there are a lot of freebies within them. There's a lot of metaphysical teachings. And I think also one of the reasons Earth said it is time is because humankind, our collective consciousness, is rising and rising and rising in vibration. A lot of people will awaken the way I did in 1999. A lot of people will not experience the same process as I did because they have access to the internet now. The problem with the internet is there are a lot of people telling others this is the way. I am not here to tell you what is the way, but I am here to tell you, hello? Have you known you have not only an aura, that you have chakras, you have the meridian system? Are you also aware that you have subtle bodies like the astral body, the mental body, spiritual body? Do you know that there are many, many realms on Earth who live shared with us on this planet, on this Earth? And not only the message for humanity, we have one Earth. We are one mankind. The easiest explanation I always have is on soul base. On soul base you come from different galaxies, from different star systems. And you travel in groups to here, and then you incarnate and split up. And then one is born in America, another one is born in China or Japan, and another one is born in Africa, and another one is born in Europe, Russia, and they all come together, and they are fucking racist among each other. And then I'm really like, hello, you do realize you're a soul family? They don't. They fight each other. And this brings me to Avatar. I went to see Avatar last Christmas together with my son. I thought it was a nice gesture, you know, bringing him to an enormous cinema. And we went to see Avatar. When I was past the middle of the movie, I start noticing how my body was starting to be in shock. I am not used to witness so much violence. And I can be honest, it was quite discomfortable for me watching this movie. Because on one hand it was a beautiful planet, and on the other hand so much violence. And it's just like Earth, we have a beautiful planet. And there's so much violence. Well, while I was sitting in the cinema, I was scanning, you know, I felt Lucerne, I felt Lake Lucerne, I felt the mountains, I searched for a friend of mine, Silver Dragon. And when I got in touch with Silver Dragon, he was not, for the first time, he didn't fancy sensing me because of the vibration I was emanating. And he told me in a calm voice, Hellen, why don't you connect with Earth? So, while I was sitting in my seat, watching the movie, I connected with Earth. And this is a connection which can be established quite easy, at least for me. I've practiced for a few years. And this Earth said one thing: stop fighting. But she addressed me. Not the ones on screen or the ones all around me. She addressed me. She told me, Hellen, stop fighting love. And I was a little bit, I asked her again for clarification, but how can we stop this being dumped with violence through movies? And she repeated herself, stop fighting love. Then my soul took over And my soul asked me, Hellen, can you feel love for the actors in this movie? And while they were in quite a violent fighting scene, I searched within myself, within my heart space, the vibration of love. While I was observing one after the other, realizing also they are actors, I did feel love. And then my soul asked me, Hellen, can you feel love for James Cameron and Disney? The one who came up with the idea and the ones financing this movie. So again, I had to search within myself for love for both of them, because they do what is within their best ability of bringing something to the earth which shifts something in the earth collective. Doesn't mean I agree with the way they do it, but it is about loving them, not fighting them because of what they produced. Because fighting them producing such violent movies will not bring peace on earth. Well, then he had one last major question, a really important one. They asked me, can you love each person watching this movie? And when they stated that, my soul and planet Earth, I realized they did not mean only those who were with me in the cinema. They meant worldwide, everyone watching this movie. And yes, I can love you all. And yes, my heart breaks that all of us, no matter where you are on earth, all of us chose to watch this movie in the cinema, or later perhaps stream it online, and confront yourself with such beauty and such violence. And I don't condone the violence, but we must see there's so much beauty, not only on other planets, because there's also beauty on other planets, but what about this one, our Earth? So, wherever you are at this moment that you watch this video, why don't you take a look outside and connect with the beauty of our Earth, because she is beautiful. Just like I can connect with all of you watching this video, and I can feel the shared love we carry. And that is one thing, one aspect of awakening. That is a pathway, a soul-based pathway back to a process of oneness. It doesn't happen instantly. It will take decades, even centuries, who knows. There are so many life paths we as mankind can choose from. So, Avatar 2, well, quite the experience. How did you like it? Why don't you leave a comment below? And why don't you leave a comment below what your opinion or your experiences are with the questions. Can you love them? And then, of course, I like to work with my angels and ask them to clear out of my space the shock which has been buried within me from past lifetimes, or this lifetime, which has been touched by the movie, by the violence, and have it cleansed. And we can do that now within a color grounding healing, a quick one. Shall we do one? Yeah, my angels are here and they say, yeah, let's do that. And so connect with the spirit of the center of the planet and allow a grounding cord from her to connect with you. And you can cleanse your whole aura, your whole chakra system, your whole physical body of uplighted pictures. Uplighted pictures are like little Polaroids, which are memories from your past. That might be from this life, that might be from a past life. It might be from other people who dumped it within you. It will be cleansed out of your space and returned in a neutral state to source. And you don't have to define what source is. Your holy guardian angel will. So, close your eyes, except when you're driving, don't do that. Never close your eyes while driving. And let's start with the color red, orange. And think about the film Avatar you've observed. Think about the violence, how it stirred emotions within you, how it numbed you. Yellow. Green. And allow the beautiful scenes of the movie to stay present. Memories of a beautiful planet living in oneness. Blue. Purple. And allow those touched violent pictures be cleansed out of our space and allow your holy guardian angel to provide karma completion. And remember, stop fighting love. Allow love. Allow love to enter your space, to fill your whole aura with a certain vibration, a certain color. Allow it to wash out all opposites. Violet, pink, white, opalescent, pearl, and I notice one of the viewers has a lot of extraterrestrial memories, and also for that viewer the violence is being cleansed out. And a specific cosmic call of justice appears around that viewer, receiving justice, peace, inner peace, and a calibration to life on earth. So that viewer is being able to integrate better here, living as a human being. That's a nice gift. Gray, black, brown, and let's do some fill up with the elements earth, element water, element fire, element air, element akashic, ether, and open your eyes. And how are you feeling? And if you like, you can do a quick golden sun for that. Imagine a nice big golden sun above your head. Call back all energies, release and made available to space, place and time, whether it has been released in the past, present, future, spiritual plane, mental plane, astral plane. Whether it has been released during Avatar or watching any other movies in the cinema, at home, somewhere else. The golden sun can only absorb in your own energy, not foreign, so it's quite okay. And allow the energies to raise to the highest creative vibration, purified, calling divine joy, divine truth, divine wisdom. And allow these energies to flow down, filling up your 7th chakra, flowing down, filling up your 6th chakra, flowing down, filling up the 5th chakra, flowing down, filling up the heart chakra, flowing down, filling up the 3rd chakra, flowing down, filling up the 2nd chakra, flowing down, filling up the 1st chakra. And expanding out, filling up the whole flesh body, which is you, the aura, in front of you, behind you, left, right, above, below. And call law of microcosm, and fill up astral body, mental body, spiritual body.